Hey, sisters and brothers, soldiers and warriors. This is your sister Fiya1m, and I'm back with another message today, y'all. First of all, I want to say to you all that I hope that you all are doing well, and I hope that you all are in good graces and in good health, my brothers and sisters. I want to thank everyone who supports this channel, who supports the ministry. If you ever need any of my information, it's always located in the description, in the description portion of the videos, my brothers and sisters. That's for if you want to book any spiritual coaching sessions with me, my Cash App, my email address. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the message today, my brothers and sisters. I want to speak to y'all, my brothers and sisters, about how we need to pay attention and make sure that we are not allowing people to speak word spells over our life. Okay? Remember, the root word of spelling is spell. Okay? The root word of spelling is spell. Okay. And so a lot of witches and warlocks, okay, they like to use word manipulation, okay, which is witchcraft, okay, which is spells, all right. And so what they will do is they will try to speak things over your life so that it can happen, okay. So an example of this is, let's say someone that you know consistently says to you something like, oh, let me get one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm coming up with it. Let's say someone that you know consistently says to you, you should, put $100 up every paycheck or you're going to lose this house. If you don't put $100 up every paycheck, you're going to lose this house. And they just keep saying that to you. And you're like, why does this person keep saying this to me? I'm grown, I know how to save my money. And even if you didn't know how to save your money, if they keep saying it to you, it's like they want to see that happen. Okay. So they're trying to speak a word spell over your life. It's just like maybe when you're growing up and you may have a guardian, whomever may have raised you. Or this is just an example for anyone, okay? But I know a lot of people who have went through this. And the guardian of the child consistently tells them, you're never going to amount to anything in life. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares about you. And by the way, this trigger warning, y'all. Trigger warning, okay? Because like I said, I know a lot of people who've been through this, and I don't want to trigger anyone, but I'm just giving an example. So, if that person consistently keeps saying to that child, you're never going to amount to anything. Nobody is ever going to love you. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. Especially with the child, they more than likely will begin to believe those words, okay? And then that actually can manifest for that child. If that child does not break that thought process and does not believe what that person consistently is saying to them, they will actually grow and that will manifest in their life, and they will become just what that person said they would become, because what they believed it and they consistently heard it all the time. The word spell was able to work and latch on to that child because they kept saying it and the child actually began to believe it. Okay? So this is how witches and warlocks speak word spells over your life. And if you are not aware, and if you actually start to believe what they are saying to you, then it can manifest. And they know that. That is why they consistently say it. Okay? Because they're hoping that one day you'll start to believe it so that it can what? Then begin to manifest in your life. Now, I must also warn you all that they can do this not just by speaking the words to you, but they also can do it in writing. Let me give you some examples. You got to watch some of these titles that you read on social media, like on YouTube video titles, maybe even Instagram, even TikTok. The titles, the actual titles in the video or of the video. You have some witches and warlocks, like I said, they know exactly what they're doing. And, excuse me, they have a particular target or particular targets, okay, that they are trying to hit. So if they believe that you are watching their channel or watching their page, they will try to put a word spell, aka a spell, okay, in their title, okay, and hopes that you will read that title and hopes that you will actually believe that title, okay? Once again, trying to speak something into your life. Another example of that is like someone could even leave a note at your door, okay, in hopes that you get that note, because most of us, if we come home and we see a note sticking on that door, we're going to pick it up and read it because we're like, who left this note? And that's what they're hoping for, okay? And in that note, they can have a spell written. So the moment that you read it, you're what? You're reading a spell, okay? And so we have to be aware of these things, my brothers and sisters, because I've been seeing a lot of it. And I actually did a video about this maybe a year or two ago, something like that. But I didn't get, I just stuck more on the word spell itself. I didn't actually get into, you know, what I'm talking about now, elaborating a little bit more on how they'll even do it through writing, okay? So, I'm bringing it back up and I'm elaborating on it in this particular video, okay? I've been seeing a lot of it, because they know that a lot of us use what? Social media, okay? So they're trying to get crafty with their wickedness. Okay, and so they are typing, they are writing spells out. Even in books, we have to be careful with the books that we read, okay? Because I guarantee you there are plenty of books that have spells in them, okay? Plenty of them. And we have to be aware of that. It is word manipulation, which is witchcraft, which is a spell, my brothers and sisters. And we, once again, if you don't remember anything else from this video, please remember to not believe it, okay? That right there is like a big bulk of this thing, because the moment you believe what they are saying, that is when it will be able to attach itself to you and manifest in your life, okay? So yes, I wanted to come to you all and tell you to beware, my brothers and sisters, of the word witches, okay? You know, I like to call them word witches. They like to use their words, I mean, and they'll keep drilling at you and keep drilling at you and keep drilling at you, and in hopes that you will start believing these things, in hopes that they can manipulate you to get you to do what they want you to do, okay? Because it may not always be that they're trying to speak something, you know, well, it's the same thing, but they'll also try to get you to do things as well when they're speaking these things into you. Okay? A lot of them like to manipulate people. And so they'll keep going at it, badgering you with these same words in hopes to get you to do what they want you to do. Okay? So beware, my brothers and sisters. Okay? And with that being said, I love you all. This is your sister Fire, and until next time, peace.